Your frequency is based upon what you frequently see. See, it's a game I started playing with myself a couple of years back, and it really got intense about a year ago. And the game was based on the rules of monitoring my thoughts as well as my feelings, because I started to put everything together when it came down to the Trinity, meaning of mind, body, and spirit. Because the trick is the spirit don't exist within you, it exists around you. So you as the body, the physical, live within the spirit or the spiral of life or of God. So until you know that you are the generator that powers this receiver and your heart is the light bulb, then you would know that you're only a projector screen. So what I started to do was, when things in my life or in my reality wasn't going in the manner of where my heart or following the script of my heart or what I wanted, I then would look at my thoughts. What is running through this receiver, right? As well as my nervous system. How am I feeling about what is running through this system? Which then equals why I'm seeing what I'm seeing in my spirit or in my reality or in my spiral, right? So, like, at this time in my life right now, and the day is Christmas Eve, I am putting up a new portrait because the paintbrushes, meaning the family and friends that I was allowing to step into my spiral, into my spirit, into my world, was starting to write on my portrait or put paint on my portrait that I wasn't signing off on, or that my heart, the Most High, wasn't agreeing with. And as they would put a paintbrush on my portrait, it would start to bleed. It's like a paintbrush with too much paint on it. It started to run into the other drawings that you have put there, then it messes it all up, right? Talk to him. So I said, you know what? Let me take all the paintbrushes back from everybody and let only thyself have the paintbrush, only my heart. And let me vet everybody that I choose to give a paintbrush, because I can't do this by myself. Everybody around me is supposed to be helping me build or create or co-create this masterpiece, this kingdom. But if the generator is not running right, the power cannot come on, right? You don't want lags when it comes down to your system as the generator, because when something gotta happen, if the power is not there, then the other components get more pressure put upon them, and then the whole system collapses. So if you're someone right now that is not happy with the results that you have laid upon yourself, meaning the life that you're experiencing right now may not be in coherence or in alignment with what you truly want, it's okay to start over. See, until you got yourself in alignment, you can't get nobody else in alignment. You cannot be the leader of your army and tell them to go out and do something if you don't know how to do your part. You are the conductor. You are the captain of your ship, okay? That's why isolation brings elevation, because if the captain or the pilot can't go and get the right instructions from the Most High, the right guidance, the right information in order to fly this aircraft or sail this ship, you cannot have no other people on there, because now you don't just put yourself at risk of being taken out, you put everybody else at risk. That's why it's so important for, as a male or female, to be isolated so many times a week so that you can stay on track. of what you're supposed to do. Some of us are here to lead millions, thousands, even if it may start off with 1 or 2 people. See, when you show that you can do right by not just others but yourself, then the more the Most High give you. See, a lot of times we want it fast, but slow and steady will always win the race. So I say that to say this, family. The New Year's is right around the corner. Go back to the basics if that's what need be. You know, my spouse bought me a journal the other day, and I haven't written in it yet. But starting tonight, I'm gonna start writing in it, and it may be visions one night when I write. It may be things that I am feeling the next night. Because like I told her, when I go to write, I'm gonna be writing from a third party perspective where I'm talking to myself as well as answering myself so that I can resolve the issues that's within myself and move forward. You see? So once you learn how to control the way you feel by not judging what you're seeing, as well as control what you're thinking by only focusing on what you want the receiver to keep playing, then you become the farmer of your garden, and now you truly start to water the seeds that you want to see bloom in your life, and you just don't be experiencing weeds and things that grow just because of time. You see, we have to become a mastermind. We have to become the light bearer, that one that knows how to shine the light and knows how to cut it off on certain situations, people, places, or things that no longer serves us. We have to know these things, family, and that's not easy. I went through a situation yesterday that really forced me to grab the wheel again. Really and truly. That's hard. You know, I can say something my spouse said to me last night was, it's hard to face yourself. It's very hard, family, to tell yourself, man, I'm fucking up. Man, I need to do better. Man, I need to cut this off and cut this on. Man, I need to leave this level in the motel or the building and go up to this level. Man, I need to stop going back in the rooms that I'm only getting pain from. No growth, no guidance, only distractions and disappointments. The power exists within you, family. It exists within all of us. But most of us are being dictated and controlled on what we already see in the reality. And reality is just old energy based on what you felt and thought prior. It just has a little lag. And the higher you vibrate, the quicker the reality responds to how you feeling and how you thinking. Okay? So that's the message. It's okay to get another portrait out. It's okay to grab another paintbrush. Meaning, it's okay to neutralize your feelings and recalibrate your thought process. Stop giving it things that don't help you. Stop looking at TV shows, videos on YouTube, talking to people that is not helping you get to where your heart is at. That's not helping you bring forth the visions and the goals that you have in your heart that you want to experience. It's time for us to stop being separated from our thoughts and feelings. Our heart is always being left alone. It's time to stop that. It's time to unite the Trinity. It's time to step back into what I like to say, one love. So, family, no longer can we go with the flow. We must create the flow. But like always, no more separation. One love.